Help me, weatherinos. You're my only hope. I have escaped Sunny's basement, but I'm experiencing tremendous interference. I need you all to put in the comments that you have murdered the Death Star in order to help me get back. The Death Star is Ayla Sunny. At least fire your torpedo down in her hole. Would you do that for me? All right, I'm going to do my best to do the weather report, although it is quite graphical errors going on. The weather report itself is coming in quite clear, so I apologize to anybody who can't handle the visuals going on. You'll just have to listen to the soothing sounds of my voice as I report to you the weather. Big thank you to everyone who filled in my absence. Glowworm, Slime Girl, Carl, you guys rock. East Coast, we have Tropical Storm Watch continued for Jerry, and Saba and St. Eustatius are seeing the most prominent parts of Jerry right now. We're also seeing a subtropical storm called Karen. Karen is a bee, and she's moving northeastward over the North Atlantic, so we will keep an eye on her as the week continues. In the west, we are still watching Tropical Storm Priscilla. Significant risk of flash flooding across the southwest does continue through the weekend, so be aware of that. And Raymond has now become a tropical storm. He's just off the southwestern coast of Mexico, and a tropical storm watch is issued for Baja California Sur for Raymond. Slight risk of excessive rainfall over parts of the southwest and the central southern Rockies, as well as a second area over parts of the mid-Atlantic coast on Sunday. Additionally, we're seeing heavy snow over parts of the northern Rockies Saturday night and into Sunday. Temperatures, west coast cooled off quite a bit, lots of 50s and 60s unless you're in SoCal. Mountain states, lots of 70s, except in the higher elevations you are getting colder along with those snow areas. It is still warm down in the southwest. Plainsy poos, we are cooler up top, especially the Dakotas and the northern lake states that fall into the plains. We've got some 60s and 70s up there, but as you get to Kansas and parts south, you're in the high 80s or 90s. Midwesty poos, we are seeing a good gradation of cooler weather up in the lake states and lots of 70s up to the high 80s for Tennessee and Kentucky, and the Gulf states are seeing low 80s. East Coast, we've got 60s and even 50s up in the New England area, 60s as you come down even as far south as South Carolina, 70s in Georgia, 84 for the peanuts, 85 for the tip. McMurdo Station on the Ross Sea in Antarctica, sitting at a pleasant -4 degrees Fahrenheit with winds coming in from the east at 7 miles per hour, giving you a real feel of -13 degrees Fahrenheit and partly cloudy for Antarctica. Alaska, looking forward to a series of potent storms over the Aleutians to western and southern Alaska with high wind and wave and heavy rain threats in effect. High temperatures today for Alaska, 34 up on the Arctic Circle, a lot of high 30s to low 40s for the interior and the coastlines. Bering Sea seeing a little bit warmer in the south part of the Bering Sea at 49, 51 to 52 for the Aleutians, 52 near Anchorage, and 52 for the Panhandle. Coastal flood statement is in effect for much of the Hawaiian Islands. They had a showers overnight, and a light flow will allow land and sea breezes patterns to dominate with possible light trades building through the weekend. Winds shift out of the east are expected early next week with wet and unstable patterns to follow by midweek. We'll keep an eye on that for Hawaii. High temperatures today in the low to high 80s for most areas, and you might hit 90 in certain places, especially on Maui. I'm Ayla Mooney, and thank you for sticking with me through this high period of interference from that biatch, the sun. Remember to shoot your torpedoes in her hole for me. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye, everybody.